So it is April 20th, and I am working on more emails. I am sending emails to the Apostolic Lutheran Church in Delaware, and then they had links to many all their US locations and Canada. So I sent emails there. I sent emails to lawyers in government entities already earlier today, and I am in the process of sending emails right now to a Delaware adoption agency because these people look like they really care. So I thought I would make them aware. And I wanted to call it on Julie Sebring here. She's a lawyer, and she sent me a polite letter, and I'm saying that, you're parting with, you're holding the same hand as the church, and it's hyphenated. And your politeness is -T. You're not parting with reality. In reality, you're passing doft to get toft. And so your politeness is just a suffrage of, I really don't care. I really don't care to care. But if I state it this way and lend my visual appeal for no reason, there's no one in your appeal in the law-st that you can look a tear weight real as if you really cared, but you don't. It's REEL. So I'm calling you on your politeness. You're contributing nothing. And it's not nothing in terms of no, the weight of a thing, KNOWETHING, and you're not contributing nothing instead in terms of NO, the number, a whole number, a number zero, even zero, innocence and reflection. You're not supplying the silent negative value of witness. To be aware. In your sell the L, sell your love. And F, framework and fretwork. Artistically speaking, positive and negative value. Positive, negative is the shape around it. These should be equal in lending content, in lending beauty, grace, in value. So what you see is the content. What is around it supplies its shape and its features. And I'm saying you're not a silent lender of innocence. You're just moving the same hyphenated shit around. Year round. And it's hyphenated G round. Ground, G, anatomically speaking, to evenly, by evening, is G is grace and gravity. And I've designed my framework and fretwork to not behold a doft, DOF-T. You don't get to tread on me because you're stupid, and you get paid to be stupid. I don't get paid to be conscious. So Doft can't proclaim I came through his divinity. That's dive in NIT and tie the I, that you eat hyphenated time, because you're basically spayed to toe the hyphen line. Tisk, not my fault. TISKNOT. OT, overtime. KN is a not. Tis not my fault. My ID. the date for completion, F by F, my framework and fretwork, positive and negative value. What you see is what you get from in the inside too. I'm a shallow, hello read. If you ask me without eschewing me, what else? Yeah, this seems the way to go. I'm doing something different. I am putting the links in a picture so that if you have software to boot my email because it has a link in it, I still get it in. And I'm sending them one by one on my own personal account, not through the email bulk loader. And what I'm getting back, what is very few, but it's emails that no longer work. Apostolic Lutheran Church, you need to update some of your links. Justice of the Peace for Marriage in Delaware and Newcastle. You don't really have a way to get in touch with you. The phone, but I put a number 1 in front of it, it didn't work. And then I tried calling back, and then you were at lunch. And then when I took a nap and got up, it was after 5, so I can't get in touch with you today. Feel free out there, anyone, to forward my Newcastle PD email to the Justice of the Peace. I got his name, I took his picture from the website. So you'll be going on my website, www.richroat.is, RICHROAT.is. IS is the domain handle of Iceland, and they are proud purveyors of allowing you to think visually. So it's in Iceland, so it can't be contended with the court to say you can't do that. I can, I have, I am. I am. So, what else? I only have time to sell and tell, apparently, as well, and weld. Weld you well. So, I'm sending more of these. How do we look? Pretty good. So I'm just checking in for a moment. Is everyone having fun? So this was supposed to be my fun day, but I got thrown a curveball from a B-all from B-all-D from Rich Road, so that's fine. I'm working with it. I can read steganography, and I can play tacit too. Ta, ass, sh, it. It. Tacit, that's being silent. In, that's the word of the day, tacit. You spell it T-A-C-I-T. Ta. See? See it? I can see it. Sounds like tass. T-A-S-S-I-T. I believe tass is a cup, too. A goblet. It's also true airspeed. So let's take a look and see what we got here. And we have I get these little, I'm out of the office. That's happening a lot in the sense people are out of the office this week. Kids are off school, right? Okay. All right, so, I have to say that um, it's very refreshing to fucking tell a polished lawyer to go eat shit and get away with it. I have to say, it's just totally cathartic. I think I'm gonna sit on my my tacit, and just enjoy sitting. That's really fun, I have to say. In fact, maybe I should go look for more lawyers just to task shit on. Let me at 'em. Just let me at 'em. It's one of the most delightful things I've done recently. Hey, Minnow, besides playing frisbee with you, always playing frisbee with you, Minnow. Little Minnow, little Amino, what's up, little Amino? I am tacit shit and sitting pretty. Isn't that what you lawyers are doing? You're sitting pretty, pre hyphen T over T hyphen tie the I hyphen D. Pretty doft to too toft. Okay, you're just moving the same hyphenated shit a re-round and re-ground. So you get doff to too toft. You are passing doff to manicure doff to always have doff go through your turnstile. And chip in. Okay. Ah. Chip in, thief end. Has anyone called you to start the investigation, Rich? I want a thorough investigation. You fed the words to me. I'm feeding them back to you, PD. I want a thorough investigation. You said you were calling me for a thorough investigation. I've got one for you. I've been working on it. You want to follow my lead? Go ahead. If you can. Duh. You didn't can the date to relate, honestly, with your face. I canned the date because I can. Plainly. Plain as Kansas is flat. Plain as embellished as a shallow read at that hat and tat. Intact. Let's see. I'm carrying dues and I'm carrying the rich to be amused. Are you amused yet, Rich? Want me carrying your tear weight for your throat? Nah, you weren't. I don't think, your intention was really to pitch head. I think it was to pitch head because you felt threatened with my presence, but you're not thinking through NIT, K-N-I-T, you're thinking through NIT, N-I-T, and that's your fucking problem as your mistress, hyphen T. You breed suspicion because you inbreed suspicion, hyphenated, and you're doing your own imp important dance to passe DOF, NDOF hyphen X hyphen F hyphen to get toffed and think that you stand, I don't know, sublimely on your own. I don't know. Do you want me to go there? You want me to figure that out? Yeah, if you're tossing words around, let's just get this fictional notion out of the way. If you're speaking, it's to relate. To date. Otherwise, you're kind of quarantined into the psychosis, psychotic, not connected to reality phase and phrase. You know, why else would you speak? So you're putting words out there and then you're denying that you are desired to think. No, you're being adamant about, I think. I think. But I don't want to, really, because you don't want to be seen for real. It's a real deal, that's why. It is a real deal. Only desire should step on my time. And I'll repeat it. I don't know if I've actually got it on video yet, but this process, we have discovered that you're being rational. It's not substantiated. You can't unload consciousness, and thus you can't load it either. You cannot reduce yourself to zero innocence in reflection for a reason. Fort a terri as so on one prime number even do on one even. What else? So your stability is a farce. You have the illusion of continuity because you screw the U, EWE, to the hyphens Q, and you're doing a remarkable bullshit job, Julie Sebring, with your politeness, hyphen T. What else? So we know you're not rational, honestly. You're not thinking it through. Your law parts with war. It condones war. It allows for war to restore the sore, all hyphenated, and none of you are the heir, H-E-I-R, and none of you lawyers in the law-st are vetting anyone that you brought along. So you're insulated in your insolence. And you get toffed because you stand doffed. You stand on the stupid person's testate that you keep stupid. Stupid as your hyphenated saw and ta hyphen T. A-U-G-H, that is A-U-G-H-T, that is zero. You're not teaching innocence zero. You're passing doffed, and doffed is spade to stay doffed in your direct relation to passe doffed. What else? So your rational logic, your stability in your ability to think for no reason, and for no treason, because no one is innocent among you. So you automatically defer to the dominant competitive container doff to two toff that's hyphenated, so that you could always swing the vote to the tag ag again, hyphenated in the law. So I'm advocating the container is not competition for no reason, it's completion, even. And I'm calling you on you don't have a true reason as desire, even in life. So you don't have the reason or the logic because I'm doing your thinking through for you. Stop dallying with the war. If you want to have any value that you would harbor and arbor. Sell yourself, your consciousness. That's the only thing that's not currently allowed in the competitive marketplace. And that's what I'm working on to date, to sell my consciousness. You're stealing my face in the law-st. And I want you to stop it. Now that you're thinking about someone asking you to stop it because I'm taking your name and I'm going to tour around with it with my marking and remarking in my framework and fretwork, you can't touch. You're going to have to start thinking about your squatting you're doing, that you are you that are elevated for no reason are pissing on the people that don't stand for competition. And you are also running them through your system in a turnstile fashion to displace them. Constant lie. Parentheses N hyphen D hyphen. Lie, leaned, and lied. And that is your client's stream. Team Ream hyphen AM hyphen E. So your logic does not stand to reason for desire even. Now we're going to talk about desire. Your desire is not sufficient in and of itself. Your emotions are false. False sell, lie the I that you carried time for completion. It's never happened. It's never happened. Your Bible is container doffed. Your Bible bled doffed. Okay. You're doing the same fuck up, beget, begot, begoo, begeet, bigot. You bigot? Put some hyphens in there. You bigot. Bias too. The only people speaking in the competitive marketplace are 2 by 2, even through you. And the hues you use to get your dues to you. So your desire is not valid if you do not understand what's necessary for follow-through, even to process and product. T0 WHO. H is your hydrogen. It's the most abundant element on the earth. Most abundant element in the universe does not actually exist on the earth. We would need to breathe it first and honestly to gear the earth. And gear the earth, the HD, the high definition, the head and the hand, that would, WOOD, be. B-E-A-D, bed and be-ad. Not be doffed and bed doffed, because that is what your law is doing, forcing the hyphenated hand. And I'm here to say your hyphenated buck, B-uct, B-UCK-T, bucktoft, it stops H, E-R-E. It stops here. E-R-E means before. So I'm calling you on your consciousness with your trajectory, that you have a client in store before you even speak to the means that seek the time for completion. Your desire is not even, your emotions are false if you do not care to know what is necessary and follow through 2 by 2. And if you do not care to be here. You're not the heir, H-E-I-R, and you're not the honest, A-I-R-E. You're not the honest, A-R-E, or the fair, heir, or the F-A-R-E. You're getting paid to be malfeasant. And I'm letting you know in person as best I can. What else? So you're not actually rational. You get continuity of looking rational by squatting on with O-M-E-N-D. Okay? How do you do that? You are not one among the means, and you're thinking of your fucking client, you tool doft, to toot toft, for no reason. Your money is not actually virtuous. And you're buying up the land where I stand. And I get a Miss-Reed because of your H-and. And I'm like, nope, I'm feeding it back to your grill. If you get a couple of teeth that are knocked down your esophageal passageway in the process, because of my revolutionary zeal, well, let's talk about it. See hat, we'll chat, right? Is that what we do? Then we'll see who has the polite nest. 2 by 2. You weren't one. If you weren't one, you can't get 2 by 2. So I'm calling you on building a lame hyphenated manufacturing spiel. What would you prefer? Put your hyphens in there. Shiel and spiel. Spiel the doft to toot toft. You're not rational. You can't think it through, obviously, because I'm doing it for you. Your desire's false because you don't understand what's necessary, and you keep missing the boat. So it's telling me you're not seeking what you're supplying with your words. You're not actually seeking. You're passing doft because you are doft and you believe in God, and God is doft in your reflection. Thiefend. So, what else do we know? Your desire's not enough if you don't care to care. To know what's necessary and follow through and provide the following through. Even 2. Process and product. T0WHO. Faith. Your faith is an illusion. You have the opportunity to fact your H with your face on the line at the same time. I'm giving the time. Come one and all. Come oddity. Bring it. I have put my time on the line. You can put your time as well if you want to. So faith, F-A-I-T-H, and fact, H. Go ahead. Now we're looking at what really least you have on your religion when it's just passing doft with a new revision. You know, what else? The doll, the sheep want to be stupid. So you need to stop this bullshit. Be you. That's where you put a large amount of something like a bushel. The H you would sell. You have no contraction in time. You have contraction for competition. So you sell hell and you're complicit to it rather than selling the will. Your test date you're keeping Doft, his test date, it's hyphenated, and you're keeping him that way because you're not parting real width in real time to define what your presence and your prescient and your pre-client would be inclined. Trying to think if there's anything else where we are so far that I can afford you to, you know, it's been a step-by-step process. But I'm working on it. It's been a step-by-step process. You're welcome to visit my Patreon page. If you think that I just laid an egg, my Patreon page is got so yes. What else? So Rich, I don't think this was something you did to be like, I'm gonna feed this back in. I think part of you can't help being a bit spiteful because you're back to back with your wife, and you've been that way. What, you've been married 28 years? Is it 28 years now? And you know, you guys still having sex? Do you see X? You see X if you're not looking at me? I'm the time. I make the time. I am the time. I take the time. So, welcome to my world. WHORLD, the word in the world. And what am I figuring out here with the parallax? I'm figuring out that the language as you know it in the competitive marketplace is universally competing on women and nature. For no reason, you're supplanting them to not have a voice, because you're thinking of your client, and you have an air of entitlement because men exist in the lineage of the male God and Christ and patriarchy. But I'm saying you fucking killed your Christ, and you need to make sure all the women are a bee-ride to keep your tryst abide. A bid and abide, and I resolutely am standing outside of your frame, Doft, Toft, because I recognize the value to not bring a Doft. So, pat my H as my path by design. My framework and fretwork for Eve Even, as me ask, my mask, me ask, is designed not to have a Doft on it at any given time. Thus, I richly supply. Even I, even I'd, even died, even DHEYEID. EID is the feast, and it's an oath, an oat H. So let's see. What else? Are you feeling mercurial tonight, Rich? So let's see, what else? I have 4 videos waiting to go up, and they've been loading since early this morning, and I've got like 1%. I've gained 1% in this 12 hours. So the internet's really slow. Maybe I might need to knock some of them down so one can load up and then one. So anyway, what else? Well, I kind of want to go to the gym again. Little Minnow might enjoy going outside. Or maybe we could do a little walk. Because the weather's not, it's 49 degrees. There's like, I hear a beat out there. There's, you know, maybe some street musicians or something. Music. I'm hearing, well, we went for a walk earlier and people are feeling the change of the season. So they're out. Smiles on their face. We met a lot of people. Minnow's very good at meeting a lot of people. He prances. He puts a smile on people's faces as we approach. It's pretty cute. He would like to be more active because he's staring at the back of my head like, what are you doing? This is not a life. This is not the life I would have for me. But with more sun, we're going to get more frisbee, Minnow. And I know that's what you love. You love the frisbee. Yes, you do. Do you want to go outside? Would you like to go for a little walk? Because we can't go for a little walk if you want to, sweetie. You don't have to go right now. You look like you're enjoying the down comforter. He's 4. His birthday was April 15th, tax day. He's Minnow, M-I-N-0. Minnow, like the fish. Minnow. Now, N-O-W-E. Oh, 0. I owe 0. That is a beautiful yawn. Very well executed right there. I got to see down your whole gullet for a moment. I did. That was a beautiful gullet, Minnow. That was a beautiful gullet. Yes. Aww. Okay, well, shoot. Well, I think we're going to go for a walk. And yeah, then I'm going to decide if I'm going to the gym. I don't know. It's more of sounds like a great idea than do I actually want to get in the car and then go. The gym's 2 miles away. It's not a hardship even to walk or ride a bike. But I'm kind of feeling a little settled, like I want to stay in. And let's see, what else? Is it possible that you don't have any other way to advance except to be a bullshitter? Is that what's going on, Rich? Is that why you called the police? Or the fact is, I gave you that idea when I went into house the second time because Lou said to, you know, I can leave a message. I said, well, I'm going to throw a frisbee with the dog first. We just drove 8 hours. And then I came in and they asked me my name. And I'm like, fucking know who I am, first of all. Second of all, which is first of all, I told you my name on the phone when I was standing right outside house. And then you came out and you introduced myself and you invited me in. So the only difference between then and now is there's a third person here and it's Jennifer. So I'm like, what is this dynamic? You know, is this like, are you setting me up? But I think what it was more so is a new person working for you, and there was a dialogue between them before I entered, and that dialogue probably had a dialogue to do with Lou on the phone with you. I suspect. I mean, why else would someone be querying? And so when I walked in, Lou asked my name again. Oh, what's your name? And it wasn't for my benefit, it's because of who you reflect on. So I'm bringing that up. You know, that's, it is it's a misconception to harbor affection toward misdirection. And I do it too. I've done it here when I invite more people, then I have to back up and, you know, I say some of the same things over and over again, you know, to encapsulate and fold, heave end. But I know I do that because I said something along the lines of, well, I think you feel this, and then I saw that you had unstable emotions, and I was like, well, you know what it is? It's because I'm providing for what I perceive are new eyes. So just something to be aware of. I'm still calling my time in my being because I think this actually works a bit like hypnosis. And if it works like hypnosis for me, it works like hypnosis for people staring into the Bible blood doft. That's why they can't see grace in the female form when it's standing right in front of them. They think I'm the thief. I'm like, oh, please. If I poke you in one eye, I poked you in all. Okay, you, on the men's framework, have no depth perception. For your S-T-E-A-L-L- or your S-T-E-A-L-L- your steal and stall and your saint, they're all hyphenated. You're not thinking in a present state, in a present S state, in a present guest. GU right here and named. Oh, and right here in my patent plate that you refuse to pay sustainably. For what? For teaching you Jack Doft, who cuts me off, and Toft, who cuts me off also. So only Doft can be brought to two Toft. So if you think I'm making dishonest shit up, go check every step on my way where I've worked and where I'm doing my job without hyphens. I'm speaking my mind, even, not fifend. I lose sustainability. So I understand the psychology of being jacked off to two-topped. You need every woman to be the be hyphen ride, be ridled doft, and be ad doft, bed doft. You're forcing everyone, forcing, SCENE, everyone to take the shot. Even S hyphen H hyphen OT hyphen sought and shot. Hot. All hyphenated, OT overtime for competition for no reason. So I'm not trying to earn my money malfeasantly by being deceptive and by being stupid to tup an ID. Certainly not trying to do that. And I think that's fairly obvious. So, all right. Well, I checked in. This seems to be the better way, doing one-on-one emails, removing those links, putting them in a picture, because I'm getting very little bounce back. That's pretty awesome. Figure something out. I could go back to all the emails I put on the email bulk mailer program, and I can do that over time. Maybe I will. Just retool them. See if there's anything else. All right, so I'll just keep this up. I've got so much content to put on the website now, but I thought I would make more of a statement in Delaware. Why we wait to see if you get a call to be investigated, since you initiated it, which I think is fair game to send it right back to you. You're not bringing the time honestly, and that's all that's needed. So for you, that's a poor hyphen T hinge, port thing, that you feel you're not necessary, well, those emotions of humility are jacked off as well. You're not being present, and that's all that's required. To be necessary. To be necessary is to be present. To be present is to be necessary. So well, I respect that you have a knowledge of the material world, Sharon, but you kind of would seem to, with the work that I've done with your husband, it would seem that you do not have a grasp of the spiritual. Well, I don't know what to tell you because it seems like you're penalizing me for not having forward movement. And I'm like, clearly, it seems like you like to sit on your tacit asses with hyphens while I do the work of your throat for you. Well, now I'm going to read it the way you read me. You're expressing you're going to be dedicated to, learning and fully learning a task. I'm like, but it's going nowhere. It's the same thing you've been doing all along. You're kind of thinking about it, but you're not. You're not a. You're not breaching. You're not breaching into my time. And when I breach into your time, you penalize me. You create fear that's hyphenated. And then what do? You steal the love back that I have given you to raise your head. So you wouldn't have gotten where you are without me. So please don't judge me that what I'm doing is not enough. What do you mean? You just give me another fucking tail to work through and pen to you as if it were your throat when you're not doing the work for real. Rich is not providing the time, you're providing the hyphenated fear. You guys are back to back, and that's what I'm giving you here, okay? You need to separate and conduct yourselves one-on-one, even. Or not. You go back to back. That's all there is to it. So I'm working on wrapping up this shit so I can get away from you. I've expressed it before. I stand for completion. And I've followed this through. Rich's move to call the police officer when I was bringing you a workable value, and I wanted to express that in person, is a betrayal to me. Nonetheless, you are in my container of time, and I can work with IT again and bend it right back to you and force feed it as much as I want to. And I don't need you to get to, do I? I don't need you to keep imping that you're contributing. When you're just standing for a new bullshitter. And the same bullshitter, different position. Okay? I would prefer to get this dusted and be off into some creativity. However, Rich called me back in to your ring. All right? So what would have been my whole day off, because I've expressed that, hey, I'm doing things differently, I'm taking a whole day off, I get to spend with more work. Well, it's okay in the sense that it's more cash for me, like a protein cache. I can work with it. Yes, I can. But what's really necessary is to stop bullshitting and bring the time. Bring the time. It's that simple, you know? And I'm going to leave you with your last gesture of being a bullshitter. And I'm going to leave that radically, as best I can, known. So now you go and create pretty pictures and you look at your lovely life for no reason. She wants you thief-end. That is going to be your vision. And it's going to be the vision of everyone around you also. And I'm okay with that because I'm tired of being played without ever getting laid. Tired of it, tired of being pitted and then being accorded that I have a choice in my matter, but y'all have never provided anyone else. So I don't really have a choice. I have a choice in preserving my body of work to work for me and for FORAME. Fora. That's the plural forum. Take it outside. Yes, I can preserve that. But you've not given me an honest choice. You've given yourself a more elevated position to abort. That's all you've done. So honestly, I'm not, when it comes right down to it, you're giving me more work, and that's fine because I can find. But haven't we been through this before? And I'm not signing up for your bullshit anymore. I'm really trying to dust you and get rid of you. So I could get onto something real. Okay. If it's just going to be for me, I'll get onto something real. But I don't want to play your tricks anymore because I know what I can expect of you. Your Eros is not true. Your Eros didn't teach you a honest point of view. You need to understand that, Sharon. And when you do, you will release your malfeasant chit on Rich so he can love 2 by 2. In my time, too. And what you're going to get back is my time as your virtue, as you would have haved the av and vet and have AVEIT. EI is the egg. You vet the egg and you haved the egg, and then you are the egg, or each the egg. But what I get out of you is that you want Eros, you want to go back to where you were in love for no reason and you didn't have a clue about follow through thief-end. You thought you had love, you got into the competitive marketplace, you didn't have follow through, and you both are refined bullshitters, and I'm going to leave you there or you're going to fucking buck up. And it comes down to you, Sharon, in terms of letting this happen. It's, like I said, 2, it goes nowhere. You need 3, and what we're looking at was trying to give vet a go. Hexagon. We've got the hex. The X has hyphens around it. Your time X, the Roman numeral, 1 and 0, time. Your X is the chromosome on the DNA, RNA, S spiral ladder exchange. We're not really exchanging honest information. We've not seen X. We do not, your sex, you do not see it without hyphens. You've not seen it nude, even in the ink, okay? To think that you would knew. So let's see. My plan is I'm going to, I'll keep checking the fallout. What do I get back from these emails, and what do I need to address? I'll probably still give it a structured go. If not into tonight, then perhaps tomorrow to send more emails out. But I do need to start organizing and putting stuff on the website because now everything's getting really cluttered again. And, I still have notes I never got to again. And then my intention is to get something ready for Precog magazine. And I need to update Patreon, the numbering system, etc. You can decide to be a part of this or not at any time, and certainly your decision will be the winds of change. And so I'm choosing Precog over your thievery of a new position doft to two toft. If you're going to maintain that position, then I'm going to do something on Precog, for sure. Rather than just chasing your fucking tail all over the place. You need to bring your own weight, your own time, your own tabled grace. And it's very obvious you can't do that without me. You didn't have the means here, so give the choice. I brought the time. I have the choice to be my time and to protect it, to display it, to own it. But I do not have a choice to mate. So we're still parsing the theory of your estate. Your guest for completion is never eaten with someone else in time. So you provide time. It's, like I said, it's a leap of fate, and faith, and fact H. That's all it is. And you're invited on my frame, my E-frame, because you are informed. You're invited on the malfeasant competitive time frame because you're not informed. And obviously, I want you to be informed before you start hanging out. Hanging it out and tout. Okay? It's about value. If you love, you know how to. And in a way, it's about not leaving it to the perpetual amateurs to then parse doffed opinions off of no one they brought or are thinking of. They just want to get toffed. What's interesting is I could take anything that I see on the internet and put it on my frame, and then it starts to look like something different. That word, service, you're not supplying. You know? That celebrity, oh, she's a star. She tools off by making music, by showing her ass, putting a picture of ass. And then she calls that music. She's a star. Okay, then when I'm going for a walk, I'm going to stop this and we'll be back.